Welcome back to another tutorial in the 24-hour, 24-day image creation marathon brought to you by me, Grace Taylor Siegel, and my company Instagraphics, where I teach you to create standout images quickly and easily on your iPhone, iPad, or a computer. Now, I want to thank you for being here, like I always do. You're really busy, I know that, and I'm honored that you're taking the time to spend a few minutes watching my videos and learning more about creating images with iPhone apps. I'll do my best to teach you some things that are going to just be really helpful for you. So let's get started. We're going to be exploring the Tangent app today, and you can see the image that I created with it on my screen here. Tangent provides infinite opportunities to transform your photos into works of art. It's a very easy way to elevate your photos into a new realm of creative expression. There's a toolbox with dazzling frames, shapes, patterns, fills, blends. There's 44 unique shapes and 66 patterns and fills. It's got a lot of options, and you can retangent, so you can put a new feature on top of an old feature. Now, if you go on Instagram, you see that images that are different, images that are remarkable, get more attention. That's sort of what drew me to this app. It's not really, I think I'm more fond of the painter looks and, that sort of thing. But, I like this. I think it's really, really cool what it does. Now, all the apps that I'm demonstrating in this marathon are for the iPhone, most also for the iPad. They're available in the App Store. I'll be incorporating information for Android users at some point in the future, but for now, I'm focusing on apps and programs for Apple devices. And one more thing before we get started, I mention this every time, but I need to remind you that because of the way I'm recording the videos, you're not going to be able to see my fingers on the iPhone screen. You can only see the actions that occur as a result of my touching the screen, moving my fingers, and manipulating the app. Now, I'll be adding some call-outs to the final video where I think it's necessary, and a call-out's kind of like a pointer to show you where I'm touching or to draw your attention to a certain area that I'm talking about. And I'll also try to explain everything that I'm doing. But I just want you to please keep in mind that it's my fingers touching the screen of the phone that makes everything happen that you'll see. And that's the way it will work for you too when you try the app. So let's bring up this Tangent app and take a look at it. And as usual, we're going to choose a photo. So I touched the icon on the left, and I need to go to my working file again, which of course is at the very, very bottom of this file cabinet. But here we go. And this is the photo that I used. And I'm going to do a square crop, as I always do. Now I'm going to press the green check mark, and that just cropped it. So this picture is on the street where I live. It's La Quinta, California. And when I drive up to my house, I see these beautiful mountains. This was a sunset. And I was on my way home about 5 o'clock, and I thought, well, I'm going to take my phone and I'm just going to snap some photos. I don't know how it'll turn out, but I'm just going to do it really quick. And I thought they turned out really pretty, but you know, these kinds of photos are a dime a dozen, aren't they? So I thought, well, I'll bring it into tangent and let's see what happens. So now all I'm doing is I'm sliding across the bottom to see what's available. And there are quite a few things available here. You can see there are a lot of shapes and filters that are being superimposed on the photo. This is a really good way for you to see all the different things. Wasn't that it? Yeah, that's the one I think I used. But let's keep going. Let's see what all there is. So you can really come up with some very unique shapes and effects for your photos. You know, I like some of these more than others, and I'm sure you do too. So if we use this style, we can also put a pattern on the frame that I chose. That's really interesting. But it's not really affecting the photo, so I want to get out of this because I want the photo to, the entire photo to be affected. And it looks like I may have to start again because let's see if I can get out of this. If I go here, see, it doesn't, now it's putting the effect on the whole photo. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. I want my effect on the entire photo. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to press the green check mark, and now I'm going to go back where I was to the patterns. Pretty psychedelic, some of them, huh? Wow, this just goes on and on and on. It's like mixtures, isn't it? It's just pretty deep and wide there, which I like. I like to get a lot for my money. Here we go. This is different than the original one that I had, but I like it. I'm gonna use that. And then let's see what we have here. This is just colored filters. But what's kind of neat is you can choose the dominant color in the filter. I believe that's what that's doing. Not bad. I like it. And you can just keep adding on top. Continue to add on top. I added a shape there, and if I press check mark, it's going to keep it. And you can just keep going on and on and on. So I'm going to be done with this. But I think we should retangent, don't you? We could just save it, or we could share it, or we could send it to an app. But I just think we should be adventurous and retangent. So here we've got an effect. That's what I set up. Let's do another. What do you think? Oh, yeah. The thing about it is, I want my picture to show through. You know what I mean? Because I like my picture. I don't want it to be drowned out by these effects. Sometimes that is what people are looking for. But not me, not this time. So let's see, what does this do? No. No. I know, I should be just recreating my picture. I'm getting carried away, but just want to have a little fun. I'm just not too fond of these. So maybe I won't be retangenting. I guess I could live with that. What do you think? All right, let's save it. And it's saved. All right, so that was tangent. And you can see that you can do some pretty incredible things and out there kinds of things that you don't see every day, something really unique that you've created yourself. And I like that. I like that a lot. That really appeals to me. In social media, especially with your images, it's all about differentiating yourself, branding your images so that it's reflecting you or what appeals to you or your values or your company, what you do. And apps like these that do unusual things can set you apart. You don't want to be completely haphazard. I have the luxury of being haphazard because I'm demonstrating lots of different things. You're going to want to choose. And that's going to take some time and some experimentation. But with an app like Tangent, there are a lot of options in it to create something really unique. So I think you've got a feel for this app, and hopefully you sort of can feel your way around it. Let me tell you a few more details about it. It's just, again, $1.99 in the App Store. There are some in-app purchases that you can buy for 99 cents a piece. I'd like to remind you there's a free PDF download with all of the apps that I've shown. The details are on my website. You just visit instagraphics.biz. As a matter of fact, go to instagraphics.biz/marathon. And please join my Facebook group too. I'm going to be in there talking about the images and the apps, and I'd love to see some examples of what you've created. The link to join is on the marathon page of my website, the one that I just gave you the address, or just go to instagraphics.biz and sign up for my email list. At the top of my website, I'll send you a PDF with my list of my favorite apps, as well as an email with links and other details. Oh, and I'm going to be running a contest, and the prize is every app in the marathon. So I'm going to be announcing the details of that very soon, but please sign up somewhere. I don't want you to miss out on that. As always, thank you for being here. I've loved showing you this very, very interesting app, Tangent. Now I will see you tomorrow for image number 8. It's called Halftone. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.